Good morning.
Yeah, paper and plant detail, P&P.
It's about 5 degrees warmer today.
It's not too bad.
It's not bad, but it's not going to be quite as refreshing as yesterday.
I agree. I think our brief respite is pretty much over. But they did say maybe later this week, after a few days of normal hot and sticky, we'll be fine.
Had cat food in the house, but not the right kind of cat food for morning feeding, so these guys are waiting. Of course, Tux has his food. It's that relaxing view from the treehouse this morning, and everybody here is doing good. Since we got the nom kitties are happy. We were all out. While Don was reading the newspaper this morning, I went around and added this. He called it dental work along the outside.
Dental molding.
Dental molding. Yeah. That was fun. Not so much. I need some more 2x6s, and I have 2x3, 2x2, and 2x8 and 10, but not 6s. So like right here, there's a couple places where I have a 2x2, and that's not the most stable, but I'm fixing to flip it over and put stuff on top, and hopefully it'll all hold together. There's my magical Model Y door.
That's right.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, pretty girl.
She's looking good.
Yep, really, it's kind of blinding, the brightness of it.
All cleaned up and ready to go. Wheels are nice and shiny.
Yeah, I was just looking to see the black trim if I missed the spot, because in the sun like that you can really see it.
Right.
I missed the spot, but it looks like I did okay.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's all shiny.
So we're here at the Fuquay Greenway Trail. Since we had an outstanding extra day yesterday, I thought I'd take it easy on Don today.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit draggy today.
I don't know why, but he is. I made sure he had his 2 full cups of coffee though before we took off.
Yeah, she did good.
I chilled my jets with my Legos. The sun's not quite overhead yet. It's 10:30 in the morning. We've got a little bit of shade still on the trail. There's a little bit of a breeze. It's nice out here. This trail has a good bit of dappled sunlight or shady spots on it, and at least until we get to the Willow Spring High School end. So I was telling Dawn that today in the Quay has been quite busy with their Facebook page and weekly newsletter covering the Fuquay High School football teams move back to the Fuquay High School, and the Willow Spring Storm High School football team, because technically they're both inside the Fuquay city limits. They kind of did that, annexed that little corner over there where the high school is, because they needed Fuquay police officers for resource officers at that high school when the Fuquay kids moved over there for the last 2 years. Anyway, there's a little thing going on in the town, like which high school team do you root for, and why are you covering Willow Springs when Fuquay's back in Fuquay? And anyway, they're all Willow Spring Fuquay kids. Everybody that lives in Willow Springs pretty much comes into Fuquay for shopping and stuff, so it's all good. Today in the Quay is doing the right thing, covering both schools, I think. The funny thing is Michelle's son, oldest son, you know, he was at Willow Spring for the last 2 years while they were doing the renovation, and he lives closer to the Willow Springs High School, but they moved him back to Fuquay High School for this year. Of course, he's virtual, but yeah, I thought that was a little odd. Michelle said, like, the older kids got moved back to Fuquay, but the younger kids stayed at Willow Spring. I don't know. It was complicated. We're lucky to have 2 new high schools within 6 to 10 miles of each other for our local kids to go to. It's really nice facilities. We should count our blessings. Every weekend when we come past this house, I want to be a kid and I want to come live here. They got a trampoline and a metal climbing structure and a swing set with a tree house and a little sandbox with a pirate tent. And yeah, I wanna grow up at this house. Their own personal playground. I see on this fence they've totally finished all of the scalloping around it, which I think is a definite nice touch over just the flat topped fence, and it matches what their neighbor already had, minus the finials still. But maybe they'll add some finials. I was gonna say, wow, look at all of the geese, but I guess there's somebody over there feeding them, so they've all really come up to say hello this morning. There's somebody out there fishing in a little boat. There's a bunch of Muscovies there. Or mixed. This guy's definitely Muscovy with the red head. The little girl, rightly so, was a little concerned about getting past them on the trail with her bike. Good morning. Trying to think if we had any interesting Tesla tidbits this morning.
Yeah, it's a little slow. The one thing Rob said was the solar roofs in Florida. One of his viewers is trying to get a solar roof, but he
from Tesla.
From Tesla, or from somebody, whoever sells solar roofs, and he can't get insurance. No, he's been calling around all the various different insurance providers, and nobody's willing to insure it. I don't know how that works. I mean, obviously the insurance, I understand what they're doing is the insurance companies figure, well, there's plenty of people with regular roofs. We don't have to worry about the 1 or 2 Tesla roofs. And it's so expensive that if it gets damaged, we're going to lose money on that deal. So they're probably very reluctant. Now, I don't know if you can add a rider to cover the insurance. Then that brings up the whole thing. I don't understand what regular solar panels, just forget fancy solar roofs. You put solar panels up on your roof, how much extra does that cost your homeowners? I don't know.
Right.
So it's just one of those questions, you know, you don't think about it until you get there. But the insurance industry, and of course Tesla has made it very clear from the car point of view, they're planning to disrupt the car insurance industry. It's very possible they're going to end up disrupting
the homeowners.
The homeowners too. We'll see.
You're such a good boy. See,
I like to make my girl happy. If I'm going to come out here, I'm going to make sure my girl's happy about my effort. Sort of like crying on Christmas morning when you didn't get the present you wanted. I mean, my God.
Oh, wow. Look at the turtles.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew after I got him to walk farther the one time over here to the high school.
Oh.
Yep, it's every time now. And there's the orange kitty back underneath the car. It looks like a Marty. Yeah, well this adds, you know, it's got to add another 500 steps. And I got to have that, you know, so I'm not struggling later to reach my potential for the day. Plus, it feels nice over here in the shade.
Yeah, well, it is in the shade.
Yeah. Hi, Willow Springs High School.
Yeah. Turn around point. Right here.
All right, I'm good with that. Oh, you got to tag the manhole cover? All right.
The official turn
Well, that's interesting. It says storm sewer on there, and I know that's because that's what they call them, but it's the Willow Spring Storm. Ah, pretty. I was noticing that this family has a custom built little swing treehouse thing here. It looks nice. There's a blackboard, chalkboard inside in one of the spots, and we have a real ladder to get up there for right now. That's pretty cute, and I like it. And this house over here with the solar panels has a nice pergola on the back side over the patio area. This is not a bad neighborhood by any stretch. I suppose I could be happy with this corner house here by the woods, although maybe you get the noise from the high school sometimes. The football field is on the other end of the high school. So, but you might hear the marching band here sometimes. Where we lived, Dad's house in Monroe, we were a mile away from the school, and Friday night when the band practiced outside, you always knew. We've got a deer on the trail in front of us. Looks tiny. Looks juvenile. Maybe, yeah, I think I see spots. Well, you know what they say, where there's one, there's usually more than one. So we'll see. Keep filming here for a minute in case some more come across the trail. Had a lot of hawk music this morning. Yeah. Didn't see them, but we can hear them. Yeah. Oh, there comes number 2. Yeah. Big time spots. Aww.
Just like you said.
Yeah, well, I think the does often have 2. She's normally oftentimes twins. Oh, where's Mama? I haven't seen Mama yet.
Well, she's probably over there. That's why they're going that direction.
Yeah, could be. I don't see them. It's all grown up in there pretty good. Well, that's good. We don't want them to get hurt. They should be away from people.
This is a pretty good chunk of forested land.
Yep.
They can easily survive. Okay, watch out.
Well, that made my morning, seeing the deer.
That's good. That's a happy note to end off.
Yeah, we're almost back to the parking lot. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes Don and I get on some serious deep stuff. Like I said, it's good to be out with your spouse, partner, friend. It's good to have unplanned, unscripted conversations. I don't ever have to go up and Don and go, we need to talk. Because we spend enough time together, all the conversations, they just kind of happen. Same for him too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You can hear 55 as we get closer to the parking area. Wow, Jill's really peed this morning. Guess we'll have to see what the climate's set to. Yeah, it was on 72, yeah. I guess. We forgot to...
Yeah, forgot to bump it up. So
think so.
Keeping it nice
I got
cool.
2.9 miles.
Good girl. I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to tell you something.
Says a perfect exercise week, perfect achievement week. I noticed yesterday I didn't get my standing hours. Every time we take a nap in the middle of the day, or I work on my Lego project too long, one of the two, I miss my standing goal.
Yeah.
So your phone's trying, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So we 1 hour 2 minutes 58 seconds. So an hour and 3 minutes total time. 7,098 steps. So 7,100 steps. 3.17 miles. 313 calories, and 19.55 per mile.
So not too bad.
Not too bad. The first mile was 21 minutes. Yeah, 21:36. The second mile was quick, 18:37. Third mile was 19:22, and that last little bit of the 0.17 miles is in a 20-minute pace.
All right. I'm doing the weekend run into the grocery store while I've got Don to drop me off and pick me up. Cream and shrimp. Still no new Hot Wheels, but I think I see a Honda E. Yeah, Julio was telling me about this car. Kyle was driving it over in Europe this past week. Well, I guess I'm going to be going into PetSmart too. I don't know why we are back to we have no cat food again. It's very annoying. Well, I guess since I got Don with me, I'll go look in PetSmart again. There's a lady in front of me looking for cat food and talking about how ridiculous it was too. So I found some cat food.
Yep.
PetSmart had more than Walmart by a long shot, but still not poultry platter or mixed grill or the flavors the cats prefer. So I got some other kind of chicken and some turkey, and we're gonna cross our fingers because I was getting too panicked about not having any.
Yeah, well, it's like I
ordered some from Amazon, but it's been coming super slow. So
yeah, she wears those t-shirts saying that she's ruled by a small little black furry
tiny
dictator.
furry overlord.
Yeah, well, then now you understand. You got to get just the right kind of cat food.
This is true.
Well, we got an owl flag, and Kitten's gonna put in its place another, let's see, what kind of flag? Oh goodness, an owl flag.
But instead of saying welcome, it just says fall in love.
Fall in love. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what it is.
You gotta be thinking cooler weather and fall.
That's right.
When you come home, you can pretty much count on Marty and Tux to be sleeping somewhere near the back door. Tux is still over here on the bench. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hi, Tuxie. Hey, bud. Bud. And Stripe came up too. Hey, Stripe. Hi.
Oh, I made me a new wooden stand for the unicycle. Just used some scrap wood. Rounded it over a little bit. Put it together. Hopefully, the bottom's plywood, so it probably ought to last long.
It must be Sunday.
That's right, bacon day.
Bacon day. We got fresh bacon.
It's burning my fingers.
That's good though. Fresh,
Finger
hot out of the
licking
oven,
good. That's
crunchy.
right.
Yeah.
And I saved a cup of coffee.
We've been doing chores since we got home. It takes about 30 minutes, 25 minutes per 2 sheets, and we do it twice. So it takes a good hour to cook the bacon all the way.
Yeah.
But I got the plants outside watered and the fish tank in the green room cleaned and a couple of the cat water fountains refreshed, and I might have ate a little bacon here and there. I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all, go cook some bacon now. So I've got the door on the patio area here. I have this ordered in white already because now I've got 2 places where I've substituted gray I need to fix. I have finished the trim work on all the sides, and the wall over here in the bathroom is done too. So that means I'm ready to set this on top and see how it fits. I'm a little worried. Hopefully it's gonna go okay, but I'm ready to sit it up there now. Donnie, it fit the first time. I only had like 1 piece go flying that I had to correct, but wow. You can see underneath there. So these corners are sort of held in place by the roof line coming down on top of it. And yeah, it was a little bit of a thing to lay it on and turn it because this thing weighs so much. I don't even want to know how. When it gets up on the shelf, Dawn's going to have to lift it because I'm not going to be, it's heavy. I mean, it weighs a ton. But anyway, it's on there. And now I can keep building, and I may never take it off again. I don't know. That was a lot. But after I get the floor up here, it'll, it's only going to connect these pieces better. So I might be able to lift it back off, but I'm in no rush to lift it off. The only thing that's not done are the stairs. Yeah, the only thing missing is the stairs, and I might be able to build them and push them down when the parts come without having to lift it off. That's the only thing missing, and I think I can reach.